Hey up, welcome back. Benny Vapes here with another review. So today, what we're going to be looking at is an item I picked up for this review, and it is the voopoo Navi. So voopoo brought out a line, which is quite a popular line, which is the Vinci line, and I think they have the voopoo Vinci R, voopoo Vinci X. They have an 18650 version of it, so there is quite a popular range. So they brought two out now, which is the voopoo Vinci Air, which is like your little pod one, and they also brought out the Navi, which is a little bit different design than the Vinci. It still takes the same coils, but it's just a different, it's more of the square little flat battery type. So I quite like them ones because I think they're nicer in your pocket than, you know, the Vinci square ones or the RPM ones. So I thought I'll get this because I quite like the idea of just being able to put it in my pocket. So what we're going to do is go down low. We'll have a look around it, see what it's like, show you a little bit of an ins and outs, and then we'll come back up and we'll have a little bit of a chinwag about it. So I'll see you in a minute. Right, sorry for stopping it there, but if you just look along the bottom, you will see the subscribe button. Much appreciated if you're enjoying this video. Just give us a little subscribe, and while you're there, you'll see a little bell. Just tap on that and turn on your notifications, and you will keep up to date with everything that I'm putting out on my channel. Thank you very much, and on with the review. So we're back up top looking at the voopoo Navi. So what do I think about it? I wanted to love it. I really wanted to love it. And I half love it and half hate it. Now, the problems I've found with it outweigh the usage of it. And I probably won't use it unless I'm in the house. This bit, I love. The battery, I like the shape of it, I like the feel of it in my hand. It goes up to 40 watts. You know, it does feel good. Screen's really nice on it. You know, you can change the colours, it's quite big. The gene chip fires straight away. The flavour on the coils is fantastic. Goes to the Vinci ones, and I can understand why people like the Vinci. I do, because the coils are really, really nice. And they do last. You know, so I do like them bits about it. What I don't like about it is this bit. Is a pod. First of all, it leaks. So I end up with leakage on the bottom. So you leave it, fill it up, leave it an hour or so, and it's wet inside there, and suddenly it's saying no atomizer. Take it off, give it a wipe the bottom, and it's good to go again. The airflow, while it's adjustable, is just not really there. You know, it does work, and you can get a little bit more air down on it. It does move up and down nicely, you know, so you can adjust it, but it's like an extra thought on it. You know, it's got an automatic feature. So you can have it on auto, which you take a pull on it. You then have it on A&P, which what you do then is it can either be automatic or, you know, a pneumatic button of the press of the button, or it can be pneumatic where it's a press of the button. In automatic, you have the air open, wide open, and it doesn't always work like that. It's on AP at the moment. There you go, AP, and you've got to really suck on it. You have to close the airflow down, and it works straight away. So you can't really use it. If you want it open. If you want it open, the airflow, then it just doesn't work on automatic. You can feel it cutting in and out all the time. Like say, you just got to shut the airflow off and it'll work. So that's a little bit of a con on that one, that the automatic doesn't work. Also, what I find is that it's 3 clicks to change the AP from auto to AP to P. And so I'm on button now. So what I find that sometimes when I've turned it off, I've miscounted that it's 5 times that I've just gone, and it's now on auto. I press the button, I'm thinking, it don't work. It's not working. And then I've looked and I've put it on auto. You know, so just something to remember that it does, 3 clicks does change it. I'd have rather been able to go into a menu, 3 clicks into a menu, and then select it myself, rather than 3 clicks of the button moves it on. Because like I say, being a thicky auctionman, sometimes I just absentmindedly press a button 3 times and find that it's not working. So that's just me. That's just a subjective con, is that one. You might not have that problem, but I do have a problem that sometimes I look down and I've changed it to auto and it's not working. The big problem with it is the magnets aren't strong enough. I find that if I've got it in my pocket, I'm pulling it out, you know, getting hold of it, because you put it in your pocket that way, you pull it out and you've come out with a pod rather than all the lot. Also, that it's not in that well, it doesn't fit in tight because it's top heavy, because it, you know, clicks into there. I find that it moves around, and sometimes, you know, if I did a flick test, it wouldn't do it. It just comes off, you know. So the magnets could have been a little bit stronger. Maybe have a little clip like the Boost does rather than magnets where it had clipped in and you undo a latch. That would have made it so much better. I'd have probably enjoyed using it then. But at the moment, as it stands, I just don't enjoy using it because I'm always worried that I'm going to drop the pod out. The battery's been on floor loads of times. If you're wondering about all that, that's just where I haven't took the sticker off. It's not that it's scratched up or all. The quality on it is really nice. Take my hands off the voopoo. The battery part of it is really, really nice. You know, it charges up in about an hour, so you're good to go. The battery, fantastic. The pod, it's not worth it. So what I'd suggest to you, if you are looking for something like this, I'd stop away from this shape. I would go with the Vinci, any of the Vinci ranges. I'd have gone for, you know, the voopoo Vinci X, the R, probably not the R because the R's just three wattage settings. You know, go for the X where you can change the wattage, or go for the one where it takes an 18650. But as it stands, it's not that good. And I don't know why they've done a really nice carbon fibre on that side and then put Navi Sparky Life. I just don't get that bit either. So all in all, I wouldn't recommend it for you because for me personally, it doesn't do what I want to do. Just remember that it is my own personal opinion on this. You might absolutely love it, but I just think there's too many cons that outweigh spending the same amount of money that I could have got a Vinci, voopoo Vinci, and I could have got the X for about the same price. I hope you found this video informative. If you have, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, thumbs down. Leave a comment if you so feel like. Always try to get back to everybody. I will put a link to a video that I think you might like. You can find us on Sunday night at 9 o'clock, Northern Union Vape Show. And that's with me, Danny from Big D Vapes, Josh from Vaping with CJ, and James from JP Vape Reviews. There's also a show that I'd like to shout out on a Monday night with Ian Above the Clouds, Matty from Nice Guys A Little Bit Vapey, and Josh from Vape and Bakes, and that is the Home Improvement Channel. New show, been going a couple of weeks, go give them a look. So, I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.